Okay, this past weekend was C2E2, which is Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. This is a brand new con done by, I think, Reed Exhibitions. They're the non-wizard people. This convention at McCormick Place, was laid out so beautifully. I heard that vendor booths were expensive, so not lots of vendors got to go to it. It was nice not having a ton of vendors. When I go to WizCon or Chicago Comic Con, as it's referred to now, it gets so jam-packed full of vendors that you can't walk anywhere. The Artist Alley had lots of space. There's probably a good 10 feet from one side table to the other side table. So you could walk through. You could have people talking to both sides, and you could walk through the center. Beautiful, nice layout. The Iron Man section of the Iron Man auction looked nice. The superhero cars, good. All in all, this was a very beautifully laid out convention. I had an absolutely phenomenal time. But then again, being a Green Lantern fan, they had Doug Monkey, the guy who did all the penciling for Blackest Night. Then you had Christian Alami, who does the inking. Peter Tomasi, who's done pretty much all of Green Lantern Corps. Johns, person who's done Green Lantern since Rebirth, as well as Blackest Night. You had lots of people who worked on the tie-ins. J.T. Krull, who did... He's currently working on, the Rise and Fall of Green Arrow. He did the Titans Crossing, the Titan Mini, the Teen Titans 2-issue arc, as well as the Green Lantern Resurrection title. Gail Simone, who did the Secret Six and the Suicide Squad tie-ins. Mike Norton, who did who works on Booster Gold. Lots of people really super easy to get a hold of. It was a great con. I got everything that I need to get signed. Alex Ross was there. He was probably the longest wait, but that's because he's Alex Ross. Also give a special thanks to the people at Dark Tower Comics. The guy I've been taking photos of me for the past 4 years in costume. Also thanks to the 2 people at the con who actually knew what my costume was about. I went as a Elseworlds Green Lantern where Clark Kent was born on Earth, shot into Krypton, and became a Green Lantern. Most people thought I was a very poor Blue Lantern. The one dude who was like, "Oh, you're that guy? You know what? You're taking photos of dudes in spandex. Apparently you don't know how to wear a costume or don't have the confidence to wear a costume in public." All in all, very beautifully laid out concept. Nice con. It's nice riding a train into the basement of a convention. It mildly sucks, but since I found out at the last minute Ron Mars was there, yes, the person who killed Hal Jordan, yes, the person who wrote lots of the Cow Ranger stuff. When you have lots of his stuff, and I get all my stuff, hardbound, so if you saw a guy walking around with stuff like this, that was me. So you're walking around with, essentially all of Ron Mars' Volume 3 Green Lantern stuff in giant bindings like this, it gets kind of heavy. Also give thanks to Don Kramer and Michael Babinski. Michael, or Mikey, as he's normally referred to in the comic industry, great inker, sat across on the train ride home. He did some work for me. He did the custom piece that we got for my wedding, just Green Lantern related. It's very cool. So I thank Greg Horn. He had some really great prints. Got some. Nice. Angel Medina. If you want to talk to a guy who loves writing superhero stuff, find Angel Medina. He's a great guy to talk to. Also feel like Unshaven Comics. And I'll show you the piece that I got from them. A nice, custom done, beautiful piece of artwork. It is Thanos as a member of the Green Lantern Corps. They have this thing where you pick a character, then you spin the wheel of lanterns, and they make one for you. It is done very, 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 very well. Unshaven Comics, you get to see them at, WizCon, they'll probably still the wheel with them there. So all in all, I mentioned the costume that I had. I'm not going to put it on because it's a 2-person deal. So what I'm going to do is, I had to go through my Elseworlds bind. So, as you can tell, there is a green Superman-esque lantern symbol. There's also a white and a blue bodysuit. If you saw something kind of like that, again, that's me, that's the costume, Superman, last son of Earth, beautiful Elseworlds. Thank you, C2E2. I'm so looking forward to next year. And so should everyone else in Chicagoland area.